Hey guys, how's it going? It is Matt from FidelityGamingTV, and after a long weekend I am finally back making videos. Thank you for your patience. I do apologize, but this whole week will be full of videos every day, at least one a day. Probably gonna have a couple days with multiple videos, so get ready for that. Today, right in front of you, you have a new episode, a brand new episode of Napoleon Dynamite Road to the Show here on MLB 14, the show on the PS4. So, got a good episode for you guys today. We are in the AA in the Reading Fightin' Phils program. This is the farm system of the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Reading Fighting Phils are 25 and 23, 2 games of or above 500. And here comes Napoleon up to the plate. 0 for 3 so far in this one. It is the top of the 8th. 0-1 pitch. No score in this one. This one is going to be lined into left field for a base hit. So Napoleon does get that base hit this game. We'll avoid the 0 for, and he'll go 1 for 4 in this one. Hopefully we can get a win now, as he gets 14 points for that at bat. A pretty productive one at that. Now we'll go to the top of the 9th, and he will get another at bat. This one is hit hard into the left field corner. That will fall, and that will drive in a pair of runs. Napoleon is in with a stand-up double, and wow, what a great that at bat. That was clutch with 2 RBI, 30 points, and that's going to put up the Fightin' Phils 3-0. So they're going to go ahead and win that one 3-0, go 2 for 5 in that one. As a very, very good game. Simming through some games, Napoleon sims pretty well, actually. We do pretty good against that Trenton series. And, whoa, we get called up to AAA. Alright, so finally we do get called up to AAA. I was waiting for that. I know you guys are probably waiting as well. We've been in AA here for a while. Finally get called up. And we're going to be with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's a pretty interesting name. Going to apply some points, 306 to be exact. And after all is said and done, we are now a 69 overall, a potential prospect. Now in AAA, so Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, we are going to be leading off in this one. Obviously haven't got a hit yet, but the best thing about this is that we are a starter instantly. So we are a AAA starter making our debut, and we're going to go ahead and get a little bit of a spotlight here before the game. And it's going to be a fun one. Obviously, the sights are set on the Major League debut and, you know, all those milestones that come with it. But AAA debut is very important. It's that next step up from AA, getting closer to the MLB, one step away from the MLB. And, you know, again, he's a starter. He's going to get a lot of playing time here in AAA. Hopefully he can help this Iron Pigs team, you know, do some things that are maybe unexpected, because this team isn't that great. They're not as good as the Fightin' Phils were. I think they're below 500. So here we go into this one. It is going to be the Iron Pigs versus the Durham Bulls. Now, if you do remember, I did have a Road to the Show character named Smokey Stew in MLB 13, the show. He did play for the Bulls, which are the AAA affiliate for the Tampa Bay Rays. So here we go in this one. Obviously, not doing too well so far, as you saw, but this is going to be a pretty good shot, and it's going to be caught there. Unfortunately, we don't get a hit there. Pretty nice hit, but nothing's going to happen. So not doing too well as a team. We are not going to get the first ever base hit in AAA there. We'll get 6 points for the solid contact. Top of the 7th now, and that's going to be the base hit as we sneak it past the first baseman there. He could not get it. The runner advances to second, and we advance to first with a base hit. That's going to be the first career AAA hit for Napoleon. So great to see that he got that hit. It was his only one. He'll go 1 for 4 in this one. The Bulls will defeat the Pigs 6-4. And yeah, hopefully we can do some good things here in AAA. As you can see, we're the starter already. Freddie Galvis is looking like he's going to overtake Chase Utley for that second base spot in the MLB. They're both bench players right now, but simming forward, we got a pinch hit opportunity, and with the loading times on PS4, I'm just going to go ahead and sim that because that takes way too long to get to just one at bat. So now we're going to be entering the next starting game that we are going to get. We're at home. We are 27-37, so 10 games below 500 against the Indianapolis Indians. Not very creative there, as the name is pretty much in the city name. Anyways, the Iron Pigs glad to have Napoleon on the roster now, and this one is taken pretty deep to center field. This ball has a chance, and it's going to be caught out there in left center field by the center fielder. So we're only going to get 6 points for that one. Pretty unfortunate. We're down. Actually, we're up 1-0. Trying to convert the double play, and we do. So great job there by Napoleon, and getting the toss and throwing it over to first. So still up 1-0 with a runner on first. This is going to be a base hit into center field. Napolean with yet another base hit. Looking pretty good so far in AAA. Not any home runs yet, but definitely a couple of good base hits. We did get an RBI in that one as well. So here he comes, 1 for 4 in this game. Bottom of the 10th, 2-2 ball game. This is going to be chopped over to the pitcher, and that is going to be an out. So Napolean doesn't do anything there. Gets only 1 base hit on the night. He'll end up going 1 for 6 in that game. So not the best outing of his AAA career so far, but you know what? It's better than having an 0-4. So it's alright. We'll go ahead and sim through these series. Like I said, Napolean sims very, very well. He gets a lot of points. We got some plate discipline training here. We're gonna go ahead and try that out, see how it goes. We need 1,600 points to get gold, so we're just gonna try to go here, take some balls, swing at some strikes, and hit them far. As you see here, we will get 165 points for hitting that strike fair. Here's another one. We're gonna hit into right field and try to gather the points here with about 10 chances left. We get 195 for that. We're in the bronze range here, and we're gonna go ahead and take a ball, and you see that gives us 100 points. So just you know, it really actually helps. Surprisingly, you don't think these things help that much, but they actually do when you were playing a game. So another 100 points there, and we are well over that 1,600 point mark for the gold. We'll get the gold, get 250 training points with it, and with all those training points we got for simming those games in those series, we will have over 400 points, almost 500 points, 493. We're going to spend 492 of those, and that 69 overall is going to turn into a 70 overall. So I think he's about where Mac Money is. I know Mac is struggling a little bit to raise his overall. He's definitely a good player, but really trying to raise that overall, and it's hard to do that. But I think I turned on the fielding opportunities to all, not some. So we're going to be getting the most amount of points we can pretty much get. So 0 for 4 in this one is Napolean against the Charlotte Knights, Mac Money's old AAA team, if you remember. This ball is going to be over the second baseman's head, and it's going to drop in right field for a base hit. So Napolean finally gets the base hit. Not going to go 0 for 5 in this one. He'll go 1 for 5, and the Knights will beat the Iron Pigs 6-5. So not a very productive game for Napolean. He really wants to start getting some more hits here. 70 overall, 132 points spending, and that is going to turn that 70 overall into a 71 overall. So really improving that overall, simming, playing well, stuff like that, training. That's all going to help. I want to kind of, you know, get this going. I want to get this going. I want to get past the All-Star break, maybe towards the playoffs, try to get towards next season. And I know that I can sim, and I can trust that Napolean will do good and sim as well as he can. So 462 points to spend now after all of that simming, and that's going to change that 71 overall into a 72 overall. So went from a 68 overall to a 72 overall in just this one episode. We are, again, the AAA starter. They have us above Freddie Galvis now. I'm not sure why. The adjusted overall is a 70, and he's a 75 overall. We're a 72 overall. So we're pretty close to maybe, just maybe, getting that MLB bench in our hands. Obviously, we are the second baseman of the future. There is the stats there. The Iron Pigs not looking too well. We are 8 games under 500, 12 games back of the division lead. But you know, it's alright. Napolean is doing very well in AAA now, closing in on that MLB spot. But you know, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I really enjoy playing this series with all the training. It's easy to get points. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, go ahead and leave a like. I say that a lot, but I really do mean it. Go ahead and leave it, and that will really show that you like what you're seeing. But otherwise, hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and as always, peace. Smoke weed every day.